Former Rivers local government chairman blow hot, threatens to forcefully occupy council. Hello viewers and welcome to InfoGist TV. The former local government chairman in Rivers State have accused Governor Similayo Fubara of supporting illegality by continuing to support the illegal caretaker committee chairman's stay in office despite a Supreme Court judgment nullifying them. In a press briefing in Port Harcourt, the former chairman called on the Inspector General of Police to arrest the CTC chairman. They threatened that if the development continues, they will force their way into the various councils and match the governor with force. We are not cowards. If this continues, we will go back to our local government and force ourselves into the council. That is exactly what we are going to do. We have kept quiet because of the kind of leader we are, who continues from time to time to preach the path of peace. We are not cowards, the former chairman of Emoha local government, Chidi Loy, said. He continues by stating that if this continues, we will exasperate the already exasperated situation. We are not cowards. We are calling on the police to act fast. The State House of Assembly had written to the Inspector General of Police, "We do not know why the police in Rivers are foot-dragging and saying that things are done properly." On his part, a former chairman of Port Harcourt City Local Government, Orwell Ihunda, said that we are taken aback and saddened by the blunt inclination and rebellious stance of the governor of Rivers State against the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the explicit judgment of the highest court in Nigeria. We believe that it is a major paradox and aberration for the government to be the major lawbreaker of the laws of our land. The situation in Rivers State is totally different. Ours is another example of flagrant disobedience of the Supreme Court judgment. What we are seeing is repugnant to the provisions of the Constitution in Rivers State. The state government is busy promoting illegal caretaker committees by encouraging the illegal caretaker committee chairmen and members to parade themselves as the head of the local government organizations in the 23 local government areas. The extent to which the governor of Rivers State is obeying court orders and even targeting decisions of superior judicial bodies as unconstitutional is alarming. To this end, we call on law enforcement agencies to swing into actions and salvage the situation lest the acts of the governor and that of the caretaker committee chairman tear the state apart. One of the youths at the Obiakpo local government secretariat, who refused to mention his name, told journalists that they besieged the secretariat to ensure that the former chairman and his allies did not loot council property. The outgoing chairman's insistence to remain in office was based on law passed by Martins Amehule-led Rivers State House of Assembly, which had extended their tenures by 6 months. Majority of the local government heads had vowed not to exit their offices, quoting the law passed by the embattled lawmakers loyal to Wike. Following what they described as breakdown of law and order at the various local government secretariats in Rivers State, the police announced the temporary takeover of all 23 council sectors as critical government infrastructures in the state. The opposition lawmakers accused the former local government chairman of breaching the provisions of Section 37 Sub 1 of the Criminal Code Act, Section 39 of the Nigerian Police Act, Section 12 of the Criminal Code Procedure Code, Section 23 of the Criminal Code, and Section 1 Sub 2 of the 1999 Constitution that frowns on anybody or group of persons that attempt to unlawfully occupy positions of power in the country or forcefully attempt to take over government in any part of Nigeria. Some opposition members of the House of Representatives described the attempt by the former local government chairman to forcefully retain their seats after the constitutional expiration of their 3-year tenure as a treasonable act. The lawmakers under the umbrella of G60 disclosed their position while addressing a press conference. The steps by the police followed the intensification of crisis that trailed the expiration of the tenure of local government chairmen in Rivers State. Several persons, especially youths, occupied the secretariat of the 23 local government areas to try to prevent the outgoing council chairmen and their supporters from gaining access into the head offices. According to him, Section 37 of the Criminal Code Act Sub 1 states that any person who levies war against the state in order to intimidate the president or the governor of the state is guilty of treason and is liable to the punishment of death. Any person conspiring with any person, either within or without Nigeria, to levy war against the state with intent to cause such levying of war as would be treason, if committed by a citizen of Nigeria, is guilty of treason and is liable to the punishment of death. At the Obiakpo local government secretariat, scores of youths and women besieged the premises and pulled down an image of the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, FCT Mr. Nyesom Wike, an indigene of the local government area and ex-chairman of the council. Governor Similayo Fubara vowed to be fearless in his attempt to lead the way to peace in the state. It also stressed that in a state broadcast, his government will resist the arrest of his supporters. Ugochinyere stated that in their words, we salute the courage of River State people who came out boldly to protest and protect the local government and for the attempt to unlawfully seize the institution of governance by the former chairman. This heroic action is in line with Section 20 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act that empowers citizens to arrest and foil any criminal act being committed in their presence. He said Section 39 of the Nigerian Police Act 2020 stated that a private person may arrest a suspect in Nigeria who, in his presence, commits an offense or whom he reasonably suspects of having committed an offense for which the police is entitled to arrest without a warrant. To forestall more bloodshed and prevent a further breakdown of law and order, the police have taken over all the 23 council secretariats and some critical government infrastructures in the state. Conventional police officers and anti-riot police officers have been deployed to these facilities. While urging all groups and individuals to be law-abiding, the police warned those intending to cause mayhem to retrace their steps or face the full weight of the law. A face-off between Fubara and his predecessor and erstwhile political godfather Wike is at the center of the current crisis in Rivers State. In a statement signed by the Police Public Relations Officer PPRO in the state, Grace Iringe Koko, the police said the decision to take over the council was taken to forestall more bloodshed and prevent further deterioration of security in the state. The police stated that following the breakdown of law and order in the various local government council secretariats in Rivers State, where supporters of the two political factions clashed over the tenure of the local government council chairman, a case of death was recorded at Ibiremoma local government where a police officer and vigilante was killed. Recall that Wanosike alleged multi-billion naira loot has been exposed. The immediate past chairman, Ikwerre local government area, Rivers State, Honorable Samuel Wanosike, has been accused of looting multi-billion naira from the council treasury. Investigations from our reporter revealed that the former council boss used part of the alleged loot to acquire the old Aristo house in GRA Phase 2 near Casablanca. This is in addition to a multi-billion naira hotel facility which contravenes the River State Building Code. Wanosike has been spotted in a trending video pleading to be allowed to pay the penalties as the facility was recently sealed off by the River State Ministry of Fiscal and Urban Planning. Wanosike, who is also called Ishi, was seen pleading profusely to pay the fines, but the ministry insisted on permanently sealing up the place for defaulting. Also at the intersections between One Road and Woji Road near Chicken Republic in GRA Phase 2, this kleptomaniac former chairman acquired and remodeled the property, turning it into a 5-star cosmetic shop for his wife. Unfortunately, Ishi, who wants to perpetuate himself in office as chairman of Ikwerre local government area, left the indigents of the local government area in poverty, while he looted the local government area resources to acquire private properties. Except the people arise to call in the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, is likely to go scot-free, but his trouble is just startling.